Hello everyone, welcome to another video of FFL 24/7. Today's video is going to be about cryptocurrency coin XRP. And why we are doing XRP? Because this is one of the major and top 10 coins that has been lagging a lot compared to rest of the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market, because Bitcoin, Ethereum and so many other cryptocurrencies and even some of the newer coins are going up massively with very bullish price action. And on the other hand, Ripple, which is one of the major top 10 cryptocurrencies, has been lagging a lot and been very stagnant compared to rest of the cryptocurrency market. So this is what we are here to deep dive, because I have been seeing some very interesting technical indicators in the chart of Ripple that I wanted to share with you guys. So if you guys are holding or if you are planning to buy into Ripple, you might want to watch out for these updates. So let's get right into the chart. So this is going to get a little bit more technical. There's going to be a lot of lines and you might be getting confused, but I want to make sure that you guys are following along because this is very important. So let's get right into it. So here, this is the horrible looking chart of Ripple we are obviously seeing. So back in 2021, April 13, we peaked at around almost $2, and since then it has been a horrible looking crash. So overall crypto industry, and also especially for the Ripple, because Ripple has been infested with a bunch of lawsuits that are coming from the SEC. Very frustrating for the retail investors. They are supposed to be protecting the interest of retail investors, but they seem to be settling some scores here with the Ripple and XRP for some reason. But nevertheless, this is a political debate. We are here to discuss the technical portion of the chart, what we are seeing as an indicators, because obviously institutions, they leave hints for us in the chart. So that is what I want to show you guys. So the price action, this price action that we saw after the peak, so this is all irrelevant for very important reasons, because the price action that is being dictated by is this most recent price action that you see around here in the right side that started from around July 2023. So I want to zoom into this area because I want to show you a very cool things that I have been seeing. So this is the most recent price action that I am zoomed into for Ripple XRP, guys. So this is what I want to show you guys. So one is this candle right here that you guys see over here that happened back in July 13, 2023. So this circle here, so this circle is of very important significance, because this is one of the signs that they have left in the chart historically, because I will get back to this later because this all makes sense. So then another thing is, if you guys notice at the bottom, so this is the trend line, the support line that Ripple has been respecting very nicely. So if you guys notice in the past, so this, I'm getting this from all the way back. If you notice, we bounced exactly from this level around here, from this trend line support. This is an uptrend line back in August 17, 2023, and look where we found the bottom again, exactly right onto this support trend line. That is an uptrend line. So how beautifully we have bounced exactly from this line here. So going forward, this line of support is going to be of very important significance for us, because of the obvious reason, because in case we do crash down, this is where we are going to be looking for the support again. And the second thing that I want you guys to focus on is these three sets of downtrend lines. So these are also playing a very critical role. So this black one in the middle is the short-term downtrend that I have been tracking. This red at the bottom is the medium downtrend, and this blue trend line at the top, this is the long-term downtrend that I have been tracking for XRP. So as of now, if you guys notice in around here, I have highlighted this section. So this is the medium-term downtrend that I have been tracking, and look how nicely Ripple has been playing around this level for the last 3 days. So let me zoom into this area. I want to show you guys something very cool. So do you guys see this, how nicely this downtrend line is being tested for the last 3 days? So on this day, 27th of February, we broke and closed above this downtrend. So this was a very bullish sign that one of the major downtrend is now finally breaking out. And this next candle on 28th of February is even more important, because do you guys see the wicks at the top and at the bottom? And notice at the bottom for these 2 days, the volume has been absolutely crazy, guys. So I would compare this volume to the volume that we saw back in here on January 3rd, 2024. So these two candles that we are seeing here, they are giving us very critical sign, guys, especially in terms of the volume. So I am looking at these sharp wicks. I am seeing the reversals at both of these candles from one of the very major sets of supports. So this one around here from 52 cents, we bounced exactly from that. We saw the reversal from there, and this one exactly sitting at right at 50 cents. So this is a very major signal that they have left. But notice something, the volume has been showing as red. So this is looking like a bearish volume. So this is like counterintuitive what I am thinking. So historically speaking, when we see this kind of volume spike, so this is kind of they are wiping out and they are sweeping the bottoms. They have been selling a lot, and the volume that we are the general investor, the regular retail traders, that they are seeing this as a negative volume and seeing this as a negative sign. So these kind of reversal patterns and seeing this as a negative volume are also a very strong indicator. So for a normal retail trader, this is going to look as a very bearish sign, but this is counterintuitive, guys. So because this is where they are getting the common retail investors, because they are going to be thinking that this is a negative and bearish volume that they are seeing, but in actuality what they are doing is, yes, they are selling down massively historically to wipe out the bottoms and to sweep the bottoms, triggering people's stop losses and going and sweeping out all the orders at the bottom and bounce exactly from the major support that was at 50 cents. And they did the same thing in around here on 28th of February, and they bounced from exactly 52 cents. So they swept up a lot of orders and triggered a lot of stop losses, because if you notice, this blue is the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. So the people stop losses around these major moving averages that are all coinciding up and lining up. So they swept all those stop losses and triggered, and look where they bounced exactly from one of the very major support at 52 cents. So they are sweeping up the orders. And also this green candle that we are seeing now for today, this is also going to be very critical. What ideally we want to see is, we want to see this candle closing as green and at least close above this previous close candle, because this is going to be another very bullish sets of candles that is going to be a continuation pattern that we are going to see exactly at the break of this one of the major medium term downtrend. And another thing I want you guys to pay very close attention is, so these triangles that I have drawn around here. So one is this, so this whole area between 50 to 52 cents, this is a very major and critical area, because this is where I think a lot of buyers and institutional investors are also going to be sitting. Why I'm basing this, because if you guys notice around here, so after we bounced and see the reversal from this point onwards, where they swept up all the orders at the bottom at 50 cents. So obviously these institutional investors, they are not looking for profits the very next day. They have to test their thesis and sweep even more orders. So they bounce, so they sell off. So they sell off and came back down to this exact 50 cents level again after sweeping up the orders. So they came back down again. So obviously for a normal retail trader, this is going to look as a very bearish sign that we are crashing back down again. But here they are forming a very strong level of support at 50 cents. And we did see this accumulation pattern between this 50 cents to 52 cents range. So this is the area that I am thinking a lot of accumulation has happened, and we have formed a very strong support at this 50 cents mark, guys. And another very important and critical level, the demand zone, is going to be this area around 52 cents, that this triangle that we are seeing. This is another major demand zone that we are going to be seeing a lot of buying happening from institutions. And again, this area that I've highlighted here, this is a bullish continuation pattern right exactly at the break of this medium term downtrend. So the next critical thing that I would be looking at is this black trend line. We have to definitely break above this. So, and why we have to break above this, because this is going to be our next major barrier at around almost, that is sitting at 62 cents. So all of this bullish signs, all of these bullish reversals are happening. So the question remains, what is going to be the price target for Ripple, where it is going to be getting? So based on my personal research and my personal opinions, what I am seeing Ripple is, we are, I think, heading towards easily this is 69 cents price target, because this is one of the very major fib level, first level that we are going to be seeing. This is also going to be another very heavy resistance area, but this is our first price target. But my actual second price target that I am looking at is, let me zoom out a little bit and show you. This is the price target that I am seeing Ripple going towards, which is sitting at around almost 92 to 93 cents. And why? Because if you notice, in the past we have rejected exactly around this level in around here, if you notice this circle, and this is also one of the next very major fib level of resistance. So Ripple has been infested with a lot of lawsuits from SEC. The reason this price has been stagnant recently and not going up like Bitcoin and Ethereum is because they have slapped Ripple with a fresh lawsuit, claiming that some inappropriate offerings were offered by Ripple XRP without proper registration. So do you see what they're saying? Like, without proper registration, they have done some offerings and sales of Ripple XRP. So this is kind of whatever you want to call it. So this is exactly what it means. And again, the dates that they are targeting for this lawsuit is around the 2024 October. So this, what I am thinking, is just another kind of delay, possibly tactics that they maybe want to use to accumulate XRP as much as they can before it goes crazy. Because obviously a lot of investors and retail traders are going to be thinking that this lawsuit is maybe going to be hanging the price for a long time, and October 2024 is the date that they are saying this lawsuit is going to keep going until they have some kind of a decision or maybe an agreement between SEC and XRP. Again, technically what we have been seeing in the chart, at least for the short term, we are definitely in a bullish uptrend that we have started to form. And this uptrend line that we are seeing at the bottom, this is a very important major uptrend level that we need to watch for support in case we do sell back down. But this, again, this bounce around here from the one of the very major levels, so this is setting up a very nice and strong support area between 50 cents to 52 cents. So this is the area where I think a lot of investors and buyers are going to be sitting, and the price is going to hold around this area. So there is there is a very unlikely possibility of us getting back down below this. In case if it does happen, then it is going to be a nightmare again. But nevertheless, I don't see this happening, at least in the near future. For now, we are in an uptrend territory, and we are going to be heading towards our first price target, that is at 69 cents. But my official price target that I'm looking at Ripple is, I think we should be heading towards 92 to 93 cents easily after we break this resistance down. So this is all I quickly wanted to share with you guys about Ripple. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.